let's get started. All right, let's do some shoulder rolls. I'll move back a little bit so that my head's not cut off. 3, 2, let's reverse the shoulder rolls. Take them forward. Now I can feel what you're feeling. In 3, 2, let's take the arms all the way overhead. Take it to a triple tap between your legs, bend your knees, and then reach back up, all the way up. Hinge forward, triple tap, and up. 3 more. 2 more. Give me 1 more and stay down. And take your hands on your thighs, arch your back, round your back, tuck your tailbone underneath you. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, come back. Take your toes out. Drop your seat down as low as you can, arms inside your thighs, and just rock it a little side to side. And then place your hands to the floor. Straighten up your legs. We're going to be doing this again soon. Bend your knees. Straighten up, but not with such a wide leg. Bend your knees. Turn your toes forward and bend your right leg only. Good. Look forward to the other side. And then do it again, right side, left side. And start to move a couple more times, right side, left side. 3, 2, 1 more. And come over to your right side. Turn over to your right side. Left hand down, right arm up, open up, twist. Bring your back knee to the floor, hold the stretch. Release your right hand, straighten your right leg, lift your left leg, and fold over. Hips are squared. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees, come back. Now move over to the left side. Turn all the way over to your left side. Drop your hip, left arm up. Keep the arm up, release the right arm down, right leg down. Left arm down, left leg up, right leg up, straighten your left leg. Best you can, fold over it. And then turn back to the center, bend both knees, walk your feet a little closer. Take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, palms together, knuckles down, arms up, head down. Tuck your chin into your chest and round your spine to come all the way up. Bring the arms overhead, interlace your fingers, arms up, up, up. Lean up and over to the right side. Inhale, come back to center, exhale to the other side. Inhale back to center and release it. Let's go ahead and put, and by the way, if you want to use weights, bands, it's up to you. You can put bands around your thighs for the first exercise. So take a weight. Heavier weights are usually easier to hold on to. Doesn't matter how much they weigh at this point, but you're going to put them on the floor right underneath your shoulders, right out in front of you. So Rosemary, again, go to your bench and do the same thing. Just put your hands on the bench. Okay. All right. So bend both knees. We're going to do a little squat here, and then we're going to lift just the right leg behind us and down into the squat. Same leg, only right. So it's going to look actually like a little bit of a kick. Bend the knee and extend the leg, bend the knees, and extend the leg, okay? So like a rear kick. I'll stay facing this way for a moment. All right, 3, right side only, 2. Bend your knees. Kick your right leg back, 2. Kick back, 3. Extend from the knee and the hip, 4, 5, 6. So think of a rear kick, 7, 8, 9, benefit in the left leg you should feel as well, 10. Come up to standing, give your back a little release, stretch back, and then we'll do the other side. All right, so hands on your weights or the floor. Bend your knees. If you have a step, that's fine too. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. We squat down, 1, kick and extend, 2, 3, still stay kind of low in your right leg, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Stand up and pick up your weights, moderate to heavy. All right, we're gonna do bent over rows, but we call them piston rows. So as one arm comes down, the other one comes up. They move like that, all right? So bend your knees 10 sets, which is 20 reps. Hinge forward in 3, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Stand up. Put your weights back down to the floor. All right, we'll do a second set. Same thing, right leg first, left leg next, piston rows after that. All right, take your hands onto your weights, bend your knees, get your hips as low as you can. Look forward. In 3, we squat and kick, right leg only. Squat, right leg. 2, 3, keep your back, parallel to the floor. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you should feel your left leg as well. 9, 10, let's just go to the other side. 10, 9, gotta make sure I'm not kicking my child in her face. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Pick up your weights for bent over rows, piston rows. So they're gonna alternate one arm at a time. One arm moving as the other arm is coming back. In 3, hinge forward, 2, and 1, go. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, all right. Put your weights back down again. They're coming back. We're doing another set similar. We did this in our warm-up, and I said we'll revisit it later. Rachel did it with me last night without the weights. So we're gonna come into a squat. Drop your hips low. Keep your hands low. They could be on the floor. They don't have to be on the weights. And then we're just straightening the legs. So we come down and straighten. Don't lock your knees. Don't snap your knees. All right, from there, might as well do it here. We're just gonna do an alternating lunge with a low bent knee. So you don't wanna come up and down. You wanna stay nice and low the whole time. So it's kind of like you're in a squat the whole time. First one is the frog squat. Take your feet wide. Maybe like a plie size or somewhere between a sumo and a plie. All right, hands on the weights or on the floor or on your thighs. Bend your knees and drop your hips down, toes are turned out. And then straighten your legs. Let's go for 10, straighten up. 9. So again, your hips, you stay low. 4, 5, squeeze your knees up, not back. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Walk your feet in a little closer. Bend both knees, keep them bent. Step your right leg, alternating legs in 3, 2, go. 1, in, good. 2. So if you're not sure, take a look at me. 4, 5, 6. You could do a regular lunge. 8 if you want to. 9, just changing the angle a little bit. 10 more. 10, 9, stay low in your hips. You'll thank me later. 7, 6, 5, maybe not today, 4 or tomorrow. 3, 2 more. 1 more, and stand up. Grab weights again. Bicep curls, that same kind of piston movement with your weights. Pick up a moderate to heavier weight. Don't throw them around, just carry them with you. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't have to be on my count. 6, 7. So do it at the same time, Joe. 8, as one's coming up, the other one's moving. 9, yeah, and 10, and down. Good. All right. Good. All right, we should move nice and quickly through this set today. Second round, grab some water, put your hands on your blocks or on your bench. Separate your legs wide, toes are turned out, the hips stay low, or the torso stays low, just stay low, and then extend your legs and straighten your knees. All right, hands on the weights, or wherever you have them. Drop your hips nice and low, thighs parallel to the floor. In 3, we straighten. 2, 1, straighten your legs. 10, 9, squeeze your inner thighs together. Lift your knees up, not back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If your hamstrings are tight, go a little wider. 9 and 10. Walk your feet in closer. Stay low in the bent knees, hips low. 3, 2, right leg, left leg lunge. 1, 2. You can thank me for not using a glide disc here, guys. 4, 5, 6, 7. Both knees are bent. 9, 10 more. So when you stay in this position, when your feet are together, the knees are bent. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Pick up your weights. Bicep curls. So as one arm is moving down, the other one's coming up. In 3, 2, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. Lighter weights. Lighter weights. Grab them. I'm going to use, I might go really light. All right. So if you want 5s or 8s or whatever you guys have. 2 weights. Take your legs wide. Rack your weights at your shoulders. So get your feet wide. Good. Turn your toes out. Back into that. It's a plie squat, so it's a little bit wider. Arms up. Weight at your shoulders. Try not to drop the arms down here. Right? Drop your seat. We're going to do a squat and a press overhead for 10. In 3, 2, go. 10, 9, 8. On the last one, you're going to stay in the plie. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now stay in the plie. 1. Bring your arms in for 10, 9, 8, 7. Sit lower. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up, bring it down. No weights. Hands behind your head. Toes are turned out. Bend your knees and stay low in the squat. And just go side to side, elbow behind thigh. 3, 2, go. 10. Come back through the center. 2, 3. Sit low, go behind your hip. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 1 more. and 10. Awesome.
Ooh,
There you go. Shake it out.
that's sore.
I know. You're using heavy weights. Okay. She's better than me. All right. Also younger. Stronger.
Not really.
And definitely more confident. All right. Toes out. Second set. Rack your weights at your shoulders. Try not to have this happen. Right? If it's too heavy, do it with no weight and use dynamic tension in your bodies. Right? Arms up. Plie and press in 3, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God! 7, a bird just flew in here. 8, I've never had that happen before. 9, 10, stay down. Press your arms in and out. 10. He decided he didn't want to work out. 3, 4, sit lower. 5,
Oh my god.
6, go lighter. 7, 3 more, smile through it if not. 8, 9, and 10. Woo!
Ow.
No weights. Yeah, even light weights were pretty strong today. Turn your toes out. Bend your knees, sit low. Arms behind your hips in 3, 2, go. 1, 2, 3. 4. I got a little ahead of myself. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. And up. All right, gang, come on down to the floor. Take your cameras with you, please. There you go. All right, take your weights, your cameras, your towels, your water, whatever you need. Make sure everybody can see. All right. All righty. First thing we're going to do is on our backs. And it's going to be a bridge with a single leg abduction. So you're going to lift your hips in the air, right leg up in line with your knee, and open your leg out to the side, and we're going to come down today. So we're going to lift, open, and down. If you're using a band, just put it above your knees. If you want to have a weight on your pelvis or up in the air or over your head, that's up to you. All right? All right. Come on down. If you want even more of a challenge, you could put your left foot, the one that stays on the floor, on a small ball. That should have a lot of conversation for you. All right, first, and then we're going to use weights for our arms afterwards. All right, so have your weights nearby. All right, tilt your pelvis. Lift your hips up, right leg up. Open your leg out and keep it up here and lower down. Let's go. 1, out, in, down. 2, out, in. It doesn't have to go very far out. 3, and if you prefer to stay up for the whole thing, stay up. 5, nice conversation in your glutes. 6, outer hip, and your obliques. 7, your abs. Good. 8, 2 more. 9, last one is 10, and down, both feet down. Good. Line up your heels with your sitting bones, tilt your pelvis, lift your hip up, bring your left leg up and out. Ready? Here we go, down and up. 1, up, open, close. 2, up, open. It doesn't have to go very far, because if it goes far, you might come off of your, stability points here, your shoulders and your right foot. Good. 5, 6, Really squeeze the glute of the leg that's lifting, or the leg that's not lifted, but the leg that's pressing on the floor. 8, 2 more, 9, and 1 more. You should feel your obliques fire up here and down. Hug your knees to your chest. You know me, I like to do a little twist after a bridge, especially when it's a single leg. Do 1 to each side, and then go ahead and grab your heavier weights, moderate to heavy. I don't care what I use. Okay. All right, so here's where we're going. We're going to open the arms free, a fly, but we're going to bring the arms forward and back in, so a semicircle. You might want to go a little bit lighter than you do normally, so if you want these, you let me know. Your legs can be, you can stay in a full bridge, or you can have your legs up in tabletop or straight leg. All right, so the arms start right over your chest. If you're going to stay on the floor, make sure your back doesn't arch. Tilt your pelvis. That's why I like my legs in the air. It helps me with that natural tilt. All right, palms up. Keep a soft bend in your elbows the whole time. 3, 2, open up your arms. 1, now bring them halfway forward to your thighs and come back up and in. 1, 2, it's pretty heavy. 3, so you're going to feel a lot of tension in the pec. 4, if you want to change weights, let me know. 5, oh yeah. 6, you should feel your abdominals really fighting here. 8, woo, tilt the pelvis. 9, don't let your back arch. And 10, and bring the arms in. Sit up. Give your arms a little stretch, arms and chest a little stretch. Ooh, happy hump day. We're almost over the hump. Right, after this we have 3 more circuits to go. All right, back to your single leg bridge with the abduction of your right leg first. All right, so on your back, tilt your pelvis, lift your hips, lift your right leg. Then let's lower the hips down, lift up and open out. 1, lower, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, ooh, yeah, 1 more, ooh, and down, ooh. All right, side B. Good one. All right, tilt your pelvis, lift your hips, left leg up in line with your knee. Drop your hips in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, and open out. 2, 3, 4, press firmly into that right heel. 5, 6, 7, ooh, 8, 2 more, 9, oh yeah, sorry Michelle, the glutes are going to feel it again today, and 10, hug your knees to your chest, take a short little twist, side to side. Do you want the 10s? No. All right, come on back up. Take your weights with you, back on your backs, arms up, legs where you want them. It's a fly open and a half circle to your thighs, belly and ribs down in 3, 2, let's go. Open out, and then semicircle. 1, 2, belly and ribs down. 3, woo. 4, you'll feel this tomorrow. 5, right around your pecs. I could point to where you're gonna feel it. 7, 8, 9, do 1 more please. 10, and in. Sit up. Stretch your arms behind you. Right here is where you'll feel it. Right here. All right, in a good way. All right, we're going on to our sides. Rosemary's gonna go, no more sides. All right, if you have a band, again, put it up above your thighs, above your knees, I should say. Turn onto your right side. Shoulder, hip, knee, ankle in the same line. Resting on your forearm, or if that's gonna cause you to go into this Shlumbasana position, then lay all the way down on your arm and let your head just rest down on the arm. All right, so all we're doing, do you want a band?
Okay.
Yeah?
No.
Oh, okay. Top leg is gonna come up hip height and down. Option to have both hips up and down at the same time. Any other options, you can stay up the whole time, or you can go up and down like we just did in our bridges. All right, so see which one works for you. It's 10 on this leg. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well, that is so much fun. Roll on to the other side. So each side may feel completely different to you, so if you have to modify one side more than the other, I get it, because I might have to as well. Shoulders, hips, knees and ankles in the same line, so it should be like as much of an L shape as you can. All right, top leg lifts in 3, 2, go. 1, 2, 3. So any version. 4, just staying with your hip on the floor is fine. 5, hip up and down is fine. Hip up the whole time. 8, 9, and 10. Come onto your hands and knees. Arms wide. You can stay on your knees, 10 push-ups, or on your toes, 10 push-ups, or hold a plank till I count down from 10. Shift forward, shoulders over wrists. I'm going to keep my knees down. I'm going to lift my heels up. 3, 2, 10. 1. Keep your head and your tailbone in one line. 3, 4. Look forward. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9, and 10. Wow, there's a lizard that looked like a frog or a small frog. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't let your dogs out. That's all I can say. All right, come on back onto your right side. I'm just going to add a little bit to this. Whether you come up with just the leg or both hips or not, as you come up, extend out and back in. So it's up like a side kick. Flex the foot. All right? So whichever way you're going, lift and side kick in 3, 2, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Arm off the floor is going to give you a little bit more work. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rub it out. On the other side. All right, knee extend, knee bend, hips or just the top hip in 3, 2, 1, kick. 2, 3, 4, you can bring it down up. 5, you can stay up. 6, you can keep it down. 7, arm same thing. 8, 9, and 10. Woo. On your knees. Wide arms, push-ups. Go wide. Shoulders over wrists. Knees down or up. As long as you don't sink through your body, you can do whatever position works for you. Also against a bench, a higher situation is better for some of us. In 3, 2, go. 10, 9, suck in your abs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit back. Ooh, okay. Okay. Now, we're going to go on our bellies. So just lay down on your belly. If you're wearing a band, again, you could put it up above the knee. So, come down. Put your chin on your hand or your forehead, but I don't want to see this kind of movement with your upper body, all right? So we don't need to use that. Bring your feet together. Push your pubic bone down to the floor. You're going to lift your thighs up, and then you're going to tap your feet in a bent knee position. All right, so we're working in the lower back, glutes, back of the legs. Head down, chin down. Bend your knees, everybody, soles of the feet towards each other. Now, push down through your pubic bone, and then lift your thighs off the floor. Keep them elevated, and close your legs for 10. Here, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, your thighs are lifted if possible. 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your knees down. Go back to child's pose for a minute. Just stretch out your lower back. And then come back onto your arms. You may have to bend your arms, Rach. If you don't have a lot of space, just do this with a bent arm. Otherwise, arms out, legs out. Move this over. All right, thumbs up to the ceiling. If you're doing a bent arm, then just keep your palms down. Again, push your pubic bone down. Lift both sides of your body up, and we're going to swim right side, left side in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push back to child's pose where we'll stay for a moment. Tuck your toes underneath you. All right, simple but not so simple move coming up. Child's pose to a downward dog. Child's pose to a downward dog. So a little bit of this mobility through your hip, knees, shoulders, ankles, wrists. Start in child's pose. Keep your toes tucked under. If this is not happening for you, just come from child to tabletop and just hinge back. So you just get this hinging. If you're not on your knees, but you're doing this against a bench, same thing. You can just hinge forward and back, all right, without your knees on the ground. All right, everybody, child's pose. Tuck your toes under. From here, lift your hips up, down dog, and down to the floor. 1. All the way back to your child. 2. Sit back. 3. So try to lift your knees while your hips are behind you. 4. So look like this. 5, without that little extra shift forward. 6. 7. 8. You'll feel it in your quads a bit. 9. And 10. All the way into child's pose. Fun. Fun. Take your hands behind you, chin to chest, round your back, come off your heels, and just scoop out your belly. And then lower your hips. All right, let's get back to it. Onto your bellies, please. Chin on your hands or forehead. Open your legs as wide, if not wider than your mat. Bend your knees and bring the soles of your feet together. Push your pubic bone down so you're not lifting your tush up, okay? You're lifting your thighs up and not your tush up. In 3, 2, thighs up. 1, good, tap. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick push back to child's pose just for a nice little stretch. And then come back onto your bellies for your swimmers. Arms out, legs out, thumbs up to the ceiling. In 3, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Push back. So for those of you who don't get a lot of yoga or Pilates in their lives, working that back side of the body, you're going to feel it a little bit more, right? Those of us who are used to it will still feel it. All right, child's pose to down dog. Try to stay back further in your hips the whole time. 3, 2, I'll show you the difference. Coming here and lifting up your hips is 1. So here you're rocking forward and back. You're really coming through tabletop, or you can stay back and just lift up your hips 4, 5, slightly different work, 6, ribs down, 7, 8, abs in, 9, and 10. Bring your knees down, sit back on your heels. All right, on your backs, everybody. Last set. Aw, aw. Yeah, we're all devastated by that. All right, both legs are gonna come up in the air. You're gonna have your knees bent. I want your knees over your hips, not over your chest. So I have a nice 90-degree angle here. Bring your hands to the inside of your thighs for a crunch, and then extend your legs and do the same thing, just extended legs. So one bent, both knees bent, one rep of bent, 1 rep of straight. Try to get your hands between your knee and your hip, somewhere mid-thigh, without bringing your legs towards your chest. Bring your head towards your legs. In 3, 2, go. 1, up. Now, on either or both, 2, you can lift your hips a little bit. 3, just a little bit. 4, just a little bit's all you need. Otherwise, you're just using momentum. 5, and you're kicking probably. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hug your knees into your chest. Whew. All right, feet on the floor, hands behind your head. Option to have your one leg on the floor, bent straight or hovering or in the air. The other leg is doing the bicycle. So the right leg, I'll bring the left leg down just to show you. The right leg in and out as low as you can, especially if you have your leg on the floor, bent. Here, 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 or down on the floor. So you choose. We're doing 10 on the right and 10 on the left. So I'm going to start with both knees up for myself. I'm only twisting my left elbow to my right knee. In 3, 2, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just showing you different options. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. So it's a little tricky, right? The most stable place will be right here with your right leg down now, left leg up. So we're going to take right arm to left leg, extend the leg, bring it in, bring it out, and the rotation. In 3, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can have your legs straight, but on the floor. 7, 8, or bent. 9, and 10. Hug your knees into your chest. Good. Whew. All right, one more set. Legs bent, legs straight. That's 1 rep. Hands behind your head, arms to the thighs or the space between your knee and your hip, right? That mid-thigh. All right, get ready. In 3, in 2, in 1. So we come with a bent knee and a straight leg. 1. Now it's up to you if you want to add a little bit of that hip lifting off the floor. 3, don't kick it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ooh. Hands behind your head. Hump day. Sure feels like it. All right, I'm gonna keep my left leg straight on the floor, just for a little more support. Left arm, right knee in 3, 2, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ooh. Side B, left leg, right leg, wherever you want it. In 3, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, woo. All right, guys, hang in there. We're just going to do a little stretching now. Right leg crosses over left leg, grab ankles, shins, or toes. Press your heels towards your buttocks. Open your arms to a T. Shift your hips to the right. Let your knees fall to the left. Good. Twist. Take your right arm over your shoulder or over your head. Reach out. Left hand to your outer thigh. A little bit more twist. Inhale, come back to center. Uncross your legs. Left leg over right. Grab ankles, shins, or toes. Open your arms to a T. Hips move left. Knees fall right. You can make it less intense by opening up your legs wider. Left arm overhead, or more intense by bringing it up or double wrapping, and right arm to the outside of the thigh. Good. Release your arms. Uncross your legs. Hug your knees to your chest. Send your feet to the ceiling. Happy baby. Keep your tailbone down. Rock a little side to side. And then come on back to center. Bring your knees to the chest. Come up, sit up. Take your right leg in front of you, or you can do this on your back. Left leg behind you, pigeon. If your hips are open, your shin will be parallel to the front edge of the mat. If they're not, lay on your back, cross your right ankle over your left knee for reclining pigeon. Some people call it dead pigeon. Come down to your forearms. I think that's a little negative. All right, fold forward, get your most intense stretch here. On your back is the same thing, right ankle crossed over left. Bring your hands down. Tuck your back toes underneath you, lift your hips up. And just take your left leg. Do the same if you're on your back, just cross the other leg. Back foot out, walk yourself down. Yeah, we did a lot of glute work today. You probably noticed it. You'll probably notice it more tomorrow. Now, just lower your left hip to the floor and swing both legs out in front of you. Lift up the flesh underneath. Your sitting bones, legs extended, arms up, inhale. Hinge forward, exhale, reach through your toes. If you can't reach them, that's okay. You can use a strap towel or put your hands on your thighs or bend your knees. All sorts of ways to skin that cat. Inhale, lift up. Bend your knees, bring your hands behind you. You can keep your legs straight or bend your knees. Lift into a reverse tabletop. Lift your hips up. Good stretch for the front of your chest, shoulders. And then lower your hips down. You can either swing your legs around, come up, or push yourself up to a standing forward fold. Grab opposite elbows and sway a little side to side. And switch the cross of the arms. Let your head down, let your arms down, chin to chest, roll up slowly through your spine. Shoulders roll back and around. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Wednesday morning, you are done. Give yourselves a big hug. Stay home, stay fit, stay healthy.